The quest for the creation of Anioma State out of the present-day South Nigeria and for it to be part of the Southeast Nigeria states is still on course. This video is important because there was a report that the Senate has approved about 12 states to be created out of the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. And when you look at the list of the 12 states that was created out of the 6 geopolitical zones, Anioma was missing in action. It was a news that really caused a set of uncertainty to a lot of people, particularly those of us who support the creation of Anioma State. And I dare say that if there is any state in Nigeria that deserves to be created, if there is only one state in Nigeria that should be created, it is the Anioma State. So when I saw the list of the 12 states, proposed states, the Senate was said to have approved, and the Anioma was missing in action, I was disturbed. So I have to also find out what is really going on. But if you are for Anioma State, then don't worry, don't get dispirited about that information, because Anioma State is still on course. And I have said it in this channel that even the Southeast states where there are some agitation for state creation, they should bury that idea until Anioma is created. Anioma State is far more important to be created as part of the Southeast state than any other Southeast state being created from within Southeast state as at now. Now, how did this issue come about that 12 states have been approved by the National Assembly in which Anioma was missing in action? Now, the report came out recently that the Nigerian Senate has approved creation of 12 states on Thursday, 18th July, 15th July 2025, which was, I think that should be 18th July, but recently, just a few days ago, not long, that Senate has approved creation of 12 new states, and that it was distributed across the 6 geopolitical zones of the country. And that according to the report, that the lawmakers emphasized that the decision was aimed to promote equity, enhance political representation, and strengthen grassroots governance throughout Nigeria. And the newly approved states, according to the report, include Ijabu from Ogun State, Ibadan from Oyo State in the southwest, Anim from Anambra and Imo, and Adada from Enugu in the southeast. Now, when it gets to south, I saw that south, they created what they call Tori Ibe, covering parts of Ondo, Edo and Delta, and Obolo from Akwa Ibom. That's in the south. And in Borno, they created Savannah State. From Adamawa, they got Amana, all in the northeast. In the northwest, they created Tiga from Kano and Gurara from southern Kaduna in the northwest, and Okura from Kogi, and Apa from Benue in the north central. According to the report, the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, lauded his colleagues for the initiative, describing it as a courageous and unifying decision aimed at addressing the persistent imbalance in states. It was a troubling report, to be frank, especially if you support the creation of Anioma State, like this channel does. And independent investigation carried out by this channel now indicate that that report was fake. Because I tried to find out why Anioma was not included in that list. It was in the process of that investigation that I discovered that that report was totally fake. The process of the state creation is part of the constitutional review process going on in Nigeria today. That process has not even finished to the level that there is a conclusion about the states that are going to be created or not. So that report is fake. It was fake news. And unfortunately, many of us, we bought into it, and we got worried when we heard it that they created 12 states without Anioma being included among the new states. And I have said it severally that Anioma, if you want to correct the imbalance in state creation in Nigeria, and you want to create equity for the people of Southeast, you don't need to create any other state in Nigeria. Because if you create any state in the Southeast and then create for other parts of Nigeria, then what justice have you, what equity have you brought to the table? Imagine, let us assume that if, without conceding that these 12 new states were true, you are creating 2 states in the Southeast, then you are creating 2 states in the Northwest. Northwest already has 7 states. They are on the they have edge over all the states in Nigeria. They are the only zone that has 7 states already. Now you are creating a new set of states, and you say you want equity, and you are giving them extra 2 states and distributing 2 states across board, and you say you have solved the problem. No. I think basically if there is any zone that deserves to have a new state, it is the Southeast zone. And that state has to be Anioma, to be carved out from Delta State in South and add to the Southeast. That should be the only thing that the Senate can do. And when they then say that they are talking about equity, they are talking about fairness, it will make a lot of sense. Because it will then mean that at least all the 6 geopolitical zones, they have 60 states, with the exemption of Northwest that has 7 states. It's manageable. That kind of state creation will be understandable. But any state creation where you now have all the other zones having also their new states, then what's the essence of saying that you want to correct the imbalance in the state creation? It means you are just doing the same thing all over again, believing that you have done a new thing. If you give all the 6 geopolitical zones to 2 states apiece, how does that solve the issue of state equity in Southeast? Does it solve anything? It didn't change anything. You only added to the frustration of the feeling of people of Southeast extraction that the system is rigged against them. It is the same mistake they made. Look at the development commissions. If you look at all these development commissions, if there are only two zones that deserve development commission, that is the southeast because of the civil war, and then the northeast because of the Boko Haram insurgency. These are the only two zones that deserve to have development commission if we are a serious country. But what do we have now? Every zone now has development commission. Just because Southeast was pressing for it. Even before they could give Southeast, Buhari rushed and gave to Northeast. Southeast suffered devastating war for 3 years. For over 30 years, 40 years, nobody talked about they are rebuilding their life, their infrastructure and everything. But Buhari in his nepotistic presidency was quick to give Northeast Development Commission to the Northeast over Boko Haram insurgency. Fine and good. With the destruction that went down there, it's okay. There is a need to rebuild. Now, the only other zone in Nigeria that deserves Development Commission is the Southeast. But now what do we have? We now have Southeast Development Commission, Northeast Development Commission, North Central Development Commission, Southwest Development Commission, now South Development Commission. You still have Niger Delta. Which kind of country is this? It means they just mess up everything all the time. So that is similar to what you are having in this state creation. Anioma deserves a state because to bring Southeast at par with majority of the zones in Nigeria. Instead of doing that, people are thinking of creating more states again to other states, other zones, creating states for other zones. Which, had it been that this story was true, it would be a mess of everything. Giving two states to every zone and clapping for yourself that you have solved the problem of inequity in state creation. That, to me, wouldn't have been the solution. The solution is just to create Anioma State. And if we are sincere with our state, with ourselves in this country, and the Senate know what they are doing, and the House of Reps know what they are doing, the only state that should be created is only Anioma State for the people of Southeast. And that should be the end of it. No other state should be added to either that of the Northwest, or North Central, or Northeast, or South, or Southwest. That's the only thing that need to be created. I don't know what you think about the fake news that spread like wildfire that 12 states have been approved by the National Assembly, excluding the Anioma State. But whatever is your position, now that you know the truth, that Anioma is still on course, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.